Hello ladies and gentlemen, Nick here. This is a quick one-take update video reaction thing to the news that Doctor Who The Web of Fear Special Edition, or Animated Edition, will be coming out on August the 16th, 2021. Earlier today, the BBC released, or BBC YouTube channel released a small snippet of the animated episode 3, showing the clip in both colour and black and white. It was starting in colour and then midway through transferred to black and white. And also there was a little article, I think they wrote up about it, or someone wrote up about it. I'll link it down below, along with the BBC clip. But it announced the special features, and it announced that the release date was going to be August 16th, and all the retails or the online shoppings like Amazon, Zavi, HMV, etc. They're going to be releasing it on August the 16th, 2021. So great news, because for about it was announced on November the 23rd that this was coming, but since then it was absolute quiet. Maybe it was something to do with episode 3, because that's being animated. Maybe it was something to do with it being found or them sorting something out. We weren't really sure. There were some rumblings around January, but there wasn't really anything confirmed until now. Now, Web of Fear is finally coming, Web of Fear Special Edition. As it says so on the DVD and Blu-ray, they actually say the Web of Fear Special Edition this time round. I was worried they were going to do the same, what they did with Sharda, where it was just the Web of Fear, instead of the Web of Fear Special Edition or the Web of Fear Animated Edition, because we did have the 2014 DVD release of the story. Similarly, Sharda had a 2013 release of the story, but with the linking material version. So I was worried that Web of Fear was going to go down the same way, with it just the Web of Fear on the artwork, on the working artwork title thing, the placeholder artwork. But by the looks of the new artwork, which we've got, and it looks really nice as well, as does the Blu-ray one, it's saying Special Edition, so this will be the Web of Fear Special Edition, like the Power of the Daleks one. I think Sharda didn't have it because it was part animated, whilst the original release was the VHS linking material one from 1992. But it would have been great if that one was Sharda Special Edition, at least for the DVD. But thankfully, the Web of Fear will be the Web of Fear Special Edition. Whew! At least we didn't make that mistake again. And it would be the second part animated story to be released, or animated or part animated story, or animated missing episode story to be called the Special Edition after the Power of the Daleks' second release, with the updated animation and tons more extras. That was a great release, by the way. I did a review on the Whoniversals, go and check it out, as well as also on this channel. So yeah, the Web of Fear is going to be coming. I don't really like the animation style, however, we'll see how it is upon release. I didn't like the animation style in the trailer, and I didn't really like it in the clip. Then again, I wasn't really fond of the Web of Fury from the Deep animation in the trailers, but when I actually watched the episodes, I actually liked the animation for Fury from the Deep. It wasn't as good as Macroterror or Faceless ones, his versions, but I thought it was a pretty good animation, so yeah, and it helped me enjoy that story a lot more. So, Web of Fear's animation, maybe it'll look good when we get to the actual episodes. Oh well, it won't deteriorate my enjoyment of the story, because that's still a really good story. So yeah, we'll see how it all goes. The sound restoration on episode 3 is really good, though. So well done, Mark Ayers. I presume Mark Ayers restored the sound again. So well done to him, or whoever it was who did it. And the special features that will be included on the release will be audio commentaries on all episodes, two commentaries on episode 1. Presumably, I think one of those is from the Lost in Time box set from 2004. Presumably that, or they're doing another one specially for episode 1. But every episode will have a commentary with a second one for the first episode, which might be an older one, possibly. Episode 3 reconstruction, whether this is the one from 2014's release or it's a brand new one, is uncertain. These BBC animated or part animated stories like to include a reconstruction version of the story alongside the part or completely animated versions, apart from Sharda, of course. But the Steelbook Blu-ray of that has the linking material version and the 2003 webcast version alongside the new version, not on the standard releases though. Faceless Ones is reconstruction had the surviving missing episodes, the surviving episodes of that story with the missing episodes reconstructed, as well as also having the option to watch the 2 surviving episodes alongside the animated black and white animated missing episodes, as well as the complete animated episode, all 6 animated episodes in color and or black and white, color and black and white, I should say. Yeah, there's going to be a photo gallery, which is on every single release, I think, or every single classic release. Making of documentary, and making of documentary for the animated episodes. So I presume the first one is going to be on the story itself, and the second one will be on the focusing on the animated episodes. Trailer, which is probably the one from November 2020, the announcement one. Missing Years documentary, which is probably from I think it's from a VHS. And the Many Voices of Jack Woogle documentary, which I think will be a documentary about one of the actors who's in the story, as well as also the Abominable Snowmen, which features the character Jack Travis alongside the Great Intelligence and the Yeti. The Abominable Snowmen is rumoured to be an upcoming release later down the line, but we'll see how that goes. That's got to animate 5 of its 6 missing episodes, 5 of its 6 episodes, because only episode 2 survives. However, Web of Fear, only episode 3 at the moment, is not in the archive. That's why that's the only one being animated here. Although it will be animated in colour and black and white. So I presume that's a BBC America thing, or because that's what they usually do since Power of the Daleks. Well, since Macro Terror, technically, because they did the Power of the Daleks one in black and white, and then they colourised it for a BBC America, but then all of them onwards from Macro Terror were done in colour and then black and white, or black and white and then coloured later, but they were done about at the same time. Yeah, I'm wondering how the colour one's going to work with the black and white story, unless they're going to colorise the surviving episodes, but I don't think that's going to work. I guess it's just because it's new, they may as well do a colour version. Oh, well, you got a colour version alongside the black and white version. But yeah, I'm not sure about the surviving episodes. They're probably just going to be in black and white. And that's all of the special features. It's not going to be a bumper packed release, but it's going to be better than the Faceless ones by the looks of it. They've got 4 documentaries, 2 of which are making of the story, and 2 of which are one of which is on one of the actors, and another one is a bonus, I guess. Might have been on the old VHS release of it, maybe, or the VHS release where episode 1 was included. Plus also the reconstruction as per usual, the trailer and the photo gallery, and of course the commentaries. So basically, your regular classic series DVD and Blu-ray release sort of thing. It's not bumper packed like the Power of the Daleks, but at least it's not minimalistic like the Faceless ones. It's more like along the lines of the Macro Terror or the first Power of the Daleks release. So that's pretty good. Considering it is a special edition, but the original release only had. Maybe that was the one. Maybe that's where the commentaries were from. I think it was commentaries on that one, on that release. Maybe those. Maybe it's commentary from 2004 and commentary from 2014. Maybe for that story. But I think it was commentary and also a available now trailer for Enemy of the World, the original release. And then Enemy of the World special edition came out in 2018, and that had a lot more extras as well as the episodes and restored a bit more. I suppose that's going to happen here as well. They're going to restore the surviving episodes a little bit more like they did with Enemy of the World when it got its special edition release 3 years ago. So, yeah, restored surviving episodes alongside the animated episode and also the reconstruction, whether that's the new one or whether that's the 2014 one, I'm not sure. Power of the Dark, apparently there was a reconstruction in the mid-2000s, and then it was a brand new one for the 2016 release, and then probably kept on the 2020 release. I'm not quite sure. They might have updated it. Yeah. But, so there's lots to look forward to with Web of Fear. Hopefully the animated episode won't end up being as bad as it looks at the moment. That's my opinion of it. And some of my friends agree that it's not looking like the animation isn't very good. But we're still looking forward to this new release and to the hopes of further animated stories in the future. So, Doctor Who, the Web of Fear Special Edition DVD, Blu-ray and Steelbook Blu-ray will be released on the 16th of August 2021. The DVD will probably be about £10, maybe. I think it'll be about 15. The Blu-ray will be about 20 and the Steelbook will be about 30, which are a bit pricey in my opinion. I think the DVD should be 10, the Blu-ray 15 and the Steelbook about 25. but maybe prices will go down a little bit. At the very least, the DVD about 13 and the Blu-ray about 17 or 18. They usually kind of go to that around release date. Certainly Sainsbury's used to have some of these stories at 13 for DVD and 17 or 18 for Blu-ray. And 25 is usually the 25 to 27 or 28 is usually the Steelbook's price range. So maybe these prices are going to drop down to 10 to 12, 20 to 13 for DVD instead of 15, and maybe 15 to 18 instead of 20 for the Blu-ray, and about 25 to 28 instead of 30 for the Steelbook. Hopefully they'll drop down in prices. Then again, we'll see how it goes. That's really about it. Comment down below your thoughts upon this, as well as speculations on what might come next. Your thoughts on the animated episode. At this point in time, of course, we'll have proper opinions on it when it comes out, but your opinions of how it's looking at the moment based on the trailer and the clip released earlier, and your hopes for it. And also, do you think they'll find the missing episode in time for the Season 5 collection Blu-ray box set? Which, at this rate, if they do Abominable Snowmen as one of the next couple, it's theoretically possible Wheel in Space won't be too far behind. So Season 5 will be done once that happens. Just got Abominable Snowmen and the Wheel in Space, and that's two six-part stories. And if they just do the missing episodes, which I know that's not going to be the case, they're going to do all of them with these releases. Only really the Web of Fear that they're just doing the one. If they do all of them of both stories, that's 6 episodes each. If they do just the missing episodes, it's 5 and 4 respectively. But yeah, that's 12 more episodes of Season 5, and Season 5 is complete, which might make Season 5 more complete sooner than Season 6, even though that's got 5 episodes missing the Space Pirates. It's unlikely they'll do the Space Pirates before either Abominable Snowmen or the Wheel in Space, or even the Highlanders from Season 4, or the Daleks also from Season 4. I think Season 4 is more likely to be complete, including the Smugglers, the first Doctor story, than Season 6 is, because the Space Pirates isn't a very popular story. So that one's going to be one of the last ones, if not the last one, of the Patrick Troughton era. And they might have done a couple of Hartnell stories, like Galaxy 4 or the Smugglers, before then. Whether they do any other Hartnell stories before then, I'm not sure. But if the Galaxy 4 rumours from earlier last month are to be believed, they're going to start moving into Hartnell stories after maybe another couple of Troughtons. But like I said, I think Season 5 is in a good chance of being complete, and ergo will be one of the earlier 1960s box store seasons to be included on the collection Blu-ray box set. And whilst both projects are very separate to each other, the box set team might be holding out a little bit on 60 seasons in case some of these seasons get a bit more complete one way or another, especially with the animation. So they might be holding out on some of those. Hey, we've got plenty of Tom Bakers to get released in the meantime, and a couple of John Pertwees. Not to mention the remaining Peter Davison, Colin Baker, and one more Sylvester McCoy after Season 24 comes out in 2 weeks' time. Once that's out of the way, it's just one more Sylvester McCoy. Technically, we've only got one more Colin Baker, and then a few more John Pertwees, a couple Tom Bakers, and some Peter Davisons. So there's still plenty more seasons. Season 24 will be the 9th season release, so there's still more than half of the 3rd to 7th Doctor seasons left of those before the 6 remaining 60s ones. But they might start doing some 60s ones sooner or later. I wouldn't be surprised maybe in 2023 for the 60th anniversary. Maybe we'll be lucky and get Season 1 out that year. Oh, that would be amazing if it came out in November 2023. That would be fantastic. But that's wishful thinking on our fans' parts. But anyway, again, comment below about your opinions of Web of Fear. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Is that what I wanted to talk about? Yeah, I think that's what I wanted to talk about. See ya.